Okay, now we are going to learn the tunes of Chinese Phoneticize. Before we start the course, let me briefly introduce the Chinese Mandarin, Putonghua. Standard Mandarin is based on Beijing pronunciation, and it was promoted to the whole country in 1955 after formulating the standard. China has more than 100 dialects. Chinese dialects can be subdivided into a specific place, such as a dialect of a city, a county, a village, and the so-called 10 miles have different sounds and 100 miles have different customs. Almost every part of China has its own unique dialects, which are very different from each other. For example, the language of my hometown, the city in the northeast of Hunan province, near Changsha, is the most difficult language to understand in the province, which let outsiders feel devastated and call it bird language humorously. The promotion of Putonghua is mainly to bridge the gap between dialects and facilitate social communication. So most Chinese people speak at least 2 languages. As we know, Mandarin has a total of 4 tones, but my hometown language has 7 tones. And some parts of Guangdong and Fujian province, which are located in the south of China, even have 12 to 16 tones. Compared to this, the 4 tones of Mandarin are more simple and easily spread, which is one of the reasons that Beijing dialect can become the official language. In Chinese, each Chinese character has its specific tone, and different tones can express different meanings. So it's very important for Chinese learners to correctly master the 4 tones. I remember when I was in Bali last year, I met a local friend. Her Chinese is good, but it could be more perfect if she pronounced the right tone. The dialogue between us impressed me when I asked her, "Where do you want to visit in China?" Her answer is, "I want to see chest hair." I was a little shocked. Actually, she was saying she wanted to see the panda, of course. Because in Chinese, the word chest hair is 胸毛 and panda is 熊猫. That's totally different meaning. Okay, then let's start learning the 4 tones of Mandarin. Ah, 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 ah. The first tone, also known as flat tone, I prefer to call it robot sound. If you read any sentence with only flat tone, it will sound like an antique robot who was born in the last century, like
returning to dock, task completed, path cleared.
The second tone, also known as rise tone, the frequency of the sound gradually increases and the intensity gradually decreases, giving a feeling of upward climbing. You can memorize this by some interjections. The third tone, also known as inflection tone, is the sound that develops to a low voice and then to a high voice, like 我马傻. The fourth tone, also known as a descent tone, is a sound that stops suddenly and has a short but powerful tone, usually used to express some imperative or emphatic thing or concept. So it is very common in spoken and speech, like
Oh God, please, no! No!
不要！
你不要过来啊！
Let's do some practice. Please read the words below. Okay, here we go. 蓝天白云草原森林太阳月亮高山 大海 Excellent! We almost have learned the way of speaking Chinese pinyin correctly. If you notice that the word 太阳 月亮 Yeah, there is also a special tone in Chinese called soft tone, which can also be said to have no tone that is out of tone in pinyin. For example, 爸爸妈妈好的试试舒服他们行吗在哪儿呢 There are some situations we should pronounce in soft tone, like modal particle, noun suffix, overlapping words, etc. This will be explained more details in advance. Next time, let's practice some tongue twister. And also, I'm gonna have some traditional Chinese courses here in the future about Guqing, Chinese tea, Tai Chi, Chinese chess, archery, Chinese history, philosophy, or just listen some Chinese classic or pop music, etc. So, if you have interest to explore it and maybe have a plan to visit China someday, then it will be really helpful for you guys. Thank you.